현재 효산고등학교 상황 아시는 분들.
When the world ends, the stories don't stop. They just get a whole lot more intense. Netflix has built a vault of post-apocalyptic series that drop you into chaos and dare you to find a way out. From deadly plagues to strange new societies, these shows deliver survival at its most extreme. Some will chill you, some will thrill you, and all of them will keep you watching way past bedtime. Here are the top 10. Number 10, Black Summer. If you think the zombie apocalypse couldn't get any bleaker, Black Summer is here to prove you wrong. A prequel to Z Nation, but stripped of the camp and comedy. This 2-season Netflix series is pure survival horror, following Rose, a mother separated from her daughter in the earliest, deadliest days of the outbreak. Across 16 tense episodes, strangers collide in frantic, disjointed bursts of violence, making split-second choices that mean the difference between life and death. There are no safe zones here, just shifting alliances, brutal betrayals, and the constant threat of the undead sprinting right at you. With its relentless pacing, long take tension, and unpredictable structure, Black Summer doesn't just tell a story. It drops you in the middle of chaos and dares you to keep up. Number 9, Daybreak.
Fights. Drama.
Josh, this is Sam.
Imagine Ferris Bueller's Day Off colliding with Mad Max, then add zombies. That's Daybreak, Netflix's short-lived but wildly inventive teen apocalypse series. Premiering in 2019 and running for just one 10-episode season, it follows Josh Wheeler, a snarky high school outcast breaking the fourth wall as he searches for his missing girlfriend, Sam, in post-apocalyptic Glendale. The world is now run by teen tribes, jocks, cheerleaders turned warlords, gamer clans, while zombie-like ghoulies lurk in the shadows. Josh teams up with a 10-year-old pyromaniac and a samurai wannabe, navigating betrayals, bizarre humor, and bursts of heartfelt drama. With Matthew Broderick as a cannibal principal and a tone that swings from satirical comedy to genuine emotional gut punches, Daybreak is colorful, chaotic, and unlike any other apocalypse story you've seen, right before it was gone too soon. Number 8, Tribes of Europa.
What is it?
It was never falling to the wrong hands.
Set in the year 2074, Tribes of Europa drops us into a shattered Europe decades after a mysterious global tech collapse splintered nations into warring microstates. This German sci-fi drama, which ran for a single 6-episode season in 2021, follows 3 siblings from the peaceful Origins tribe, whose lives explode into chaos after an advanced Atlantean aircraft crashes in their territory. The youngest, Elja, escapes with a mysterious high-tech cube coveted by rival factions, the ruthless Crows and the militaristic Crimsons. As the siblings are torn apart, each is thrust into dangerous alliances, brutal slavery, and battles for survival that could shape the continent's future. With sleek visuals, multiple intersecting storylines, and an ambitious world-building scale, Tribes of Europa is a short but intense dive into a fractured post-apocalyptic Europe. Number 7, Into the Night.
Je suis en train de vous sauver la vie. Si on décolle pas d'ici, le lever du soleil va tous nous...
In Into the Night, the apocalypse arrives not with fire or ice, but with sunrise. This Belgian sci-fi thriller follows a hijacked red-eye flight out of Brussels, whose passengers discover the terrifying truth. Sunlight now kills all life instantly. Led by a former military pilot and the armed hijacker who tried to save them, the mismatched survivors must fly west, forever outrunning the dawn. What begins as a desperate race against time spirals into tense conflicts over fuel, food, and trust, eventually leading them to a bunker where survival brings new dangers. Across 2 seasons, alliances shift, secrets surface, and every landing risks being their last. Into the Night blends claustrophobic airplane tension with post-apocalyptic stakes, making daylight itself the deadliest villain imaginable. Number 6, The Society.
We're children.
In The Society, a group of high school students returns from a canceled trip to find their entire town's population gone, and a mysterious, endless forest surrounding them. Cut off from the outside world, the teens must build a new society from scratch, deciding how to govern, share resources, and keep order. Alliances form, rivalries ignite, and moral lines blur as scarcity and fear test their humanity. Beneath the survival drama lies a deeper mystery. Where exactly are they, and why were they taken? Tensions peak with murder, political coups, and personal betrayals, while relationships shift under the strain. Balancing teen drama with dystopian suspense, the society explores what happens when the next generation must create civilization, without the safety net of adults. Number 5. Sweet Home.
알아보는 중이에요. 누가 이 건물에 가둔 걸 수도 있고요.
Sweet Home is a brutal, monster-packed survival horror from South Korea that mixes apocalyptic chaos with raw human drama. After a tragic loss, Cha Hyun-soo moves into a decaying apartment complex, just as the world is overrun by grotesque creatures born from human desires. Over 3 seasons and 26 episodes, the story expands from claustrophobic apartment battles to a full-scale war against evolving threats. Hyun-soo, a reluctant monster-human hybrid, struggles to protect the survivors while resisting his own transformation. Alongside desperate neighbors, ex-soldiers, and unlikely allies, he faces everything from winged demons to human-like predators emerging from cocoons. Stylishly shot and emotionally charged, Sweet Home combines chilling creature designs, high-stakes action, and intimate character arcs, making it one of Netflix's most ambitious and unrelenting post-apocalyptic series. Number 4. The Eternaut.
Allá dura el aire, ¿no? Nieve en verano.
The Eternaut is an epic Argentine sci-fi survival thriller adapted from the legendary comic by Hector Germán Oesterheld. Set in present-day Buenos Aires, it begins with a mysterious snowfall that kills on contact, revealed to be the opening move in an alien invasion. Juan Salvo, Ricardo Darín, and a tight-knit group of friends must navigate a frozen, deadly city, fighting both extraterrestrial forces and human desperation. Season 1, released in 2025, runs for 6 episodes, blending intimate character drama with large-scale spectacle. The show stays faithful to the original's collective hero spirit, focusing on community over lone saviors. With haunting visuals, meticulously recreated snowy streets, and a grounded emotional core, The Eternaut isn't just post-apocalyptic. It's a uniquely Argentine vision of survival against overwhelming odds. Season 2 is already on the way. Number 3. The 100.
We know they've landed, but communications are down.
These wristbands are all we've got. Take them off and the Ark will think we're dying.
The 100 is a gritty, morally complex sci-fi drama that asks how far humanity will go to survive. 97 years after a nuclear apocalypse wipes out most life on Earth, the remnants of humanity live aboard a massive space station, the Ark. With resources dwindling, the Ark sends 100 juvenile prisoners to the surface to see if the planet is habitable again. Over 7 seasons and 100 episodes, 2014 to 2020, the series evolves from a teen survival story into an epic saga of war, politics, and shifting alliances between warring clans, spacefarers, and mysterious survivors. Leaders rise and fall, friends become enemies, and peace always comes at a price. With its relentless twists, moral dilemmas, and willingness to kill off major characters, The 100 turns post-apocalyptic survival into an unflinching study of human nature. Number 2. All of Us Are Dead. All of Us Are Dead is a high-intensity South Korean zombie apocalypse drama that turns a high school into ground zero for a deadly outbreak. Based on the popular webtoon, the series follows a group of students trapped inside as a virus, created by a desperate science teacher, spreads like wildfire through their classmates. Over 12 episodes in its debut 2022 season, the survivors face impossible choices, brutal betrayals, and the horrifying realization that not all the infected are fully gone. Blending coming-of-age drama with relentless horror, it's as much about friendship, sacrifice, and moral collapse as it is about undead carnage. With cinematic tension, emotional gut punches, and jaw-dropping action sequences, All of Us Are Dead quickly became one of Netflix's most watched non-English series, and Season 2 is now on the way. Number 1. Sweet Tooth.
Then a miracle happened.
Sweet Tooth is a post-apocalyptic fantasy drama that blends fairy tale wonder with end-of-the-world stakes. Based on Jeff Lemire's DC Comics series, it follows Gus, a sheltered, half-deer hybrid boy, on a journey across a shattered America to find his mother. Alongside the gruff but loyal big man Yepard, Gus faces poachers, warlords, and a deadly virus known as the Sick, all while uncovering the mystery of his origins. Across 3 seasons and 24 episodes, the series evolves from intimate survival road trip to an epic battle for the future of both hybrids and humans. Filmed in the sweeping landscapes of New Zealand, Sweet Tooth mixes heart, danger, and magical realism, earning critical acclaim and multiple Emmy wins. It's a rare apocalypse that will stick with you, and that's our trip through Netflix's End Times. 10 shows where survival is never guaranteed. Which have you seen, and which are you watching next?
아무도 모르는 거네.
Drop your picks below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Until then, stay binging, and we'll see you on the couch.